And right now, I want to welcome to the program from Daniels Defense, Mr. Marty Daniels is going to be with us in just one moment. We're actually getting him lined up and ready to go right now, as a matter of fact. Talking about the big commercial that Daniels Defense produced, hoping to air it during the Super Bowl, and instead told that the ad was rejected. Marty Daniels, thank you so much for coming on the program this afternoon, sir.
Great to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so let's first question I got to ask: did you honestly think that you were going to be able to run this commercial during the Super Bowl?
Yeah, we spoke with the Fox affiliate to find out the rules. We got pricing. We wrote an ad, scripted it, produced a commercial, and sent it up for approval. And they came back with a no.
What did the note say, Marty?
The no came from the Fox affiliate in Atlanta. She told us NRA said, sorry, can't do this ad. And they didn't give any reason why, other than it wasn't something they wanted to do. What didn't fit, or wasn't something they wanted to do. And we went back and said, hey, maybe it's the silhouette that we use in our branding. We'd be glad to take that away and replace that with a shall not be infringed or an American flag. And the answer came back, again, a strong no.
All right, let's take a look at the commercial itself, Marty.
It's been a long road getting here. And a lot has changed since I got back. Now this is the center of my world. And my family's safety is my highest priority. I am responsible for their protection. And no one has the right to tell me how to defend them. So I've chosen the most effective tool for the job.
Daniel Defense, defending your nation, defending your home.
All right. Well, again, Marty, I said this yesterday. I failed to see what is so objectionable about this ad. Did you anticipate the response when Guns and Ammo first started talking about your rejection? Did you anticipate the level of response that you all would receive?
We did anticipate that there would be some response, but nothing as overwhelming as what we've seen. No, it's been overwhelming.
Have you heard any more since this story really became public yesterday? Have you heard any more from the Fox affiliate there in Atlanta, or the NFL, or the Fox network?
No, we have not. I was on Fox and Friends this morning, and pitching my sale to the NFL again, asking them to come on, man, run my ad. So hopefully we'll get some traction out of that. Maybe someone will call us back.
Now, what is interesting is that I understand during the 2012 Super Bowl, Daniel Defense ran an ad in local Georgia markets and on NBC, and there was no objection or anything.
Yes, that's true. And I think we were, that was a year ago. My recollection is that there was some hesitancy, but they ran it. But we were just in the local market, so we were moving beyond the local market at this point. I guess that's why it got ran up to the NFL.
Yeah, I guess
maybe it was because of last year's commercial. Maybe that.
Well, it's interesting. I mean, your ad focuses on a returning military veteran who loves his wife, loves his new baby girl, wants to make sure that he can protect them just as well as he protect those that he was protecting overseas. And yet I know that during the big game, we're going to see, Marty, a lot of commercials for movies, for instance, that will feature big explosions and probably even some Hollywood actors pretending to shoot bad guys. We may see some ads for first-person shooter video games. Those will be fine, but your ad is the one that the powers that be have a problem with.
Yeah, I think it's amazing the response that we're getting. I think that the hypocrisy really is the central issue that's on all the emails that I'm reading. It's the feeling of hypocrisy, and I'm getting the feeling of getting the strange ending to a lot of emails that say I'm not sure I recognize my country, and so I'm trying to listen to my customers and learn from them. I think the hypocrisy is a big deal, and I think what's interesting is with all this talk, as Super Bowl fans watch the Super Bowl and they're watching all these other ads, they're going to be thinking about our ad, and they're going to be thinking, why not Daniel Defense ad? Why didn't they run my ad?
Yeah. No,
they might be saying, "Come on, man, why didn't you run their ad?"
Listen, I think the folks that have seen your ad and are watching the football game, I think they're absolutely going to be asking that question. I think it'd be great if we could get an answer from the decision makers as to why this ad is not going to be run. I'd like to hear this publicly, and I would certainly invite anybody with the NFL, anybody with Fox to come on this program and explain the decision. In a way that I, as a football fan, can understand, and a firearms fan can understand. Because honestly, Marty, I got to tell you right now, this looks to me like the NFL wanting to try to sidestep a controversy, and in fact, creating one. Instead.
You brought up a great point that you're an NFL fan and a gun fan, and that's kind of why we chose. We had great success last year. We had a lot of great positive feedback. And we went with the idea that we wanted to reach out to Super Bowl NFL fans because we think that they're the same set of fans. We think that they're the same type people that like God and country and football and guns and family. We think those are NFL fans, and we think that they have very much the same values that we do here at Daniel Defense. And so we felt like that our this ad would specifically resonate with them, and I think it has.
All right. Any plans to air the ad outside of the Super Bowl, Marty?
Yes, we do 2 or 3. We produce 2 or 3 ads, new commercials a year, and I'm quite certain we will be using this ad outside of the Super Bowl. It was designed for the Super Bowl. And I'll tell you something I've learned as well. And I try to listen to my fans, and I try to learn listen to my customers and my employees and our vendors. I try to learn so I can be better at what we do. So, and what I've learned is that our customers like this marketing. They like a manufacturer standing up for their Second Amendment rights and really their First Amendment rights. This issue is about our First Amendment freedom of speech to talk about our rights to gun ownership, and our fans like that. And we kind of designed this ad around the Super Bowl rules because we wanted to come up with something that resonated with the fans. But what I'm learning is this is a great way to market, a great way to advertise, and so I would encourage all gun manufacturers to take our lead and do more commercials like this. The NRA has been standing in the street alone as the sheriff, trying to keep out the bad guys out of town. And I think it'd be great if we as manufacturers can step up beside the NRA and do our part to talk about the issues and raise the conversation to a level where we can have a real conversation in a time where there's no crisis, there's no impending laws being made. It's a conversation about our rights and how that seems to be changing in our country.
Well, listen, Marty, glad we could have you on the program today, sir. Thank you so much for your time, and hope we can talk again soon.
Hey, I got one more thing for you.
Yes, sir.
What I'm thinking I should do is throw the challenge flag, right, and say, come on, NFL, review the play on the field and come back and look at the overwhelming evidence and overturn the call on the field and come on, man. Play my ad.
Listen, Marty, you want to issue that challenge right here on this program? I am more than happy to let you make that challenge. I do have to tell you though, I think you're about as likely to hear from the NFL as the Redskins are to have a winning season this year. So I don't hold your breath waiting for the NFL. Okay.
All right, will do. Thank you for your time.
Hey man, appreciate you standing up for our rights, Marty. Thank you so much, and again, hope we can do this again soon.
All right, thanks.
Marty Daniels joining us from Daniels Defense.